Stylist Raven here. So I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. I was kind of running low on a few of my supplies here in the salon, so I decided to go out to my typical Armstrong McCall's, and I actually made a Sally's run as well today. And I just wanted to kind of share something which most of you probably already know, but for those of you who don't know, I am a licensed cosmetologist, and I just wanted to kind of share some tips with you guys, because I know a lot of people come to YouTube looking for hair tutorials and things like this, and they use a lot of things just because that's what's always been there, and they don't, maybe not know better, or maybe or not as educated in the area as me as a stylist would like them to be. So I went today and I did pick up some thread, some of my typical thread, the regular weaving thread. It's the yarn thread, almost kind of type texture. And I had to continuously look for an article on this to also attach to this video for you guys, but I did find one. So with that being said, I wanted to kind of share some things about this. This is still your pretty much your go-to for everybody. You can get it at your beauty supply stores, Sally's, pretty much anywhere you can get this thread to sew in tracks, weaves, that's what we use it for. But I kind of want to talk to you guys because it does swell when it gets wet. It can become a nuisance. It does retain the moisture, the natural moisture that you have in your hair. And a lot of times this can lead to breakage or problems that you guys have with your scalp or your hair or your weaves. Some people are even actually like allergic to it and stuff like that. The best thread that I have found has been the silk thread, but it's so difficult to find that. You usually have to go to like a fabric store, and I know a lot of you maybe would not go there looking for that. But again, because the regular weaving thread is still like the go-to, the silk thread is not as popular, and a lot of people don't know about it. But many professional stylists, we do use that when we're doing our sew-ins and things like that. But they are starting to put out kind of like the nylon thread. It's a little bit more durable than the silk thread, and you're going to find it in smaller spools. You will have to go still to fabric stores. Some beauty supply stores do carry them, not many, ladies. But this is just as good as the silk. And I actually prefer this one over the silk if I have a person whose hair is a little bit thicker textured, and if I have a person whose hair is more on the thinner side, I'll kind of use the silk with them. Or sometimes I'll still use the nylon, but I definitely, I try to steer away from this one. I only use this one if I know my client is only going to have it in kind of for a shorter period of time, or if they ask for it. Again, I'm not telling you guys you can't use it or that it's just horribly bad for your hair, but I have attached an article for it. Every salon owner and stylist has a preference, and this is just my particular preference, and I hope that it's a tip that I actually can pass down to you guys. Also, really quick, like I have a client, well, I have a few clients coming in tomorrow, but one in particular, she's coming to get crochet braids, and her hair is pretty thin and fine, really, really fine. And I wanted to talk to some of you ladies about this, knowing when and when not to use like weaving caps and stuff. So I just went and I picked up your typical little weaving cap. I usually always have those, or stocking caps, or sewing caps, just different things in here. But again, I was kind of running low, so I needed to go and get one. And although she's getting crochet braids, I will be adhering this weaving cap to her base in her foundation, just to give her extra support. And if you guys are wondering, what I'm going to do around the front, well, you don't cut it off. You want to keep that on there. It's no need to actually sew the cap to the braids and things like that. You're actually just going to crochet that hair around that band, just like you would do if it was a braid, and it's going to look fine. And it actually can be used as a removable wig if you wanted it to, unless you were to sew it down. So that way, sometimes, your clients or yourself, if you're doing it at home, you can get more durability out of that if you attach it to a cap or something like that. But I am going to go along with her braids and through the cap. I'm going to do the crochet braids between both. That way it's actually adhered to her head. But if you just wanted to make like a crocheted wig, you would just go in and out those those holes and stuff like that. So I may or may not, I don't know. Sometimes my clients are a little funny with being on camera and things like this. So I try not to really, you know, ask them to go on camera and stuff. But if she does want to, then I will show you guys on tomorrow, which would be Tuesday, because that's when I'm actually going to be open for the salon again. I'll show you guys on tomorrow how to actually go around that. And I might still pull out one of my girlfriends. I call my girlfriends usually my hair or my mannequin heads from beauty school and stuff. I still pull those out from time to time and do things on there. So I might even do a demonstration on there for you guys. But I would prefer to do it on a person, just so you guys can see the curvature of the head and things like that. Okay, so those were the only two things I wanted to talk to you guys about today, I believe. So yeah, thread and the weaving caps underneath the crochet braids for a person who may have very thin hair. So if you have any questions about it, guys, be sure to hit me up below. Like, share, comment. I'm an open book. Other than that, you guys enjoy your evening. Bye-bye.